Dallas averts a shutout as Meredith passes to Walt Kowalczyk, who barrels over for the touchdown. Don Meredith sets their minds at ease in the first quarter. Don retreats and fires to Frank Clark. The Steelers are completely fooled, and Frank races in to give the Cowboys a quick score. It's 7-0 Dallas. Another reason for the fine play of the Cowboys was the sensational season of Frank Clark. Frank takes a Don Meredith pass against the Redskins. Frank shakes off 2 Indian defenders, then hightails it to the end zone for one of his 14 touchdowns. Don Meredith was the Cowboys' sharpest shooter. Watch in slow motion as Don fires to Frank Clark. This touchdown against the Eagles clinched a victory as the Cowboys triumphed 27-20.
Now number 17, Don Meredith, the Dallas quarterback. Looking for 82, Frank Clark. Touchdown. Dallas leads San Francisco 7-0. It's first down and 10 now as we pick up the action at the 24-yard line. Over the middle to Clark. He scores. And Dallas leads 14-7. Meredith's target, Billy Houghton, who broke Don Hudson's reception marks in 1963.
Don Meredith pitches to former Eagle Tommy McDonald for an 11-yard touchdown to put the Cowboys in command, 14-7.
At the Cotton Bowl. Dallas enjoys the distinction of scoring the season's first touchdown as Don Meredith spears Frank Clark with a 6-pointer, which gives the Cowboys the lead. A 74-yard Cowboy drive is climaxed with Meredith passing to Clark. It's a 14-3 game with the Cowboys in the driver's seat. The mighty monsters of the Midway make Meredith vacate the passer's pocket. But Don has the final word as he ruins the Bruins with a pass to Steiger. Jim makes a juggling reception, and Dallas takes a 14-3 lead. Meredith takes it in as the Cowboys down Chicago for the first time in their NFL history. Meredith converts the miscue into a Dallas touchdown as he arches the ball over Allen Webb to Frank Clark for a 14-0 Cowboy spread. It worked so well before that Meredith, with great pass protection, comes right back with that same pass pattern. Tommy tumbles to the turf, but bounces right back up and numbs the New Yorkers by racing to a 37-yard touchdown, his first of the year, which makes it Big D 21, Giants nothing. Meredith makes the breaks pay off in points with a perfect pass to Clark as the Cowboys outscore the Giants 31-21 to capture their third straight victory. The fans chant, "We want a touchdown," and that's exactly what Don Meredith has in mind. After some fine faking, Meredith follows Joe Bob Isbell into the end zone for the score. On the part of Don Meredith, this is no passing fancy. It's downright fancy passing as Meredith fires a scoring shot to Pettis Norman. And with a 10-point lead, everything is okay in the Cowboys' corral.
It'll be 2nd and goal on the 2. They're massed in there, so the little spin play to the fullback, and it's good. The pass play goes to Smith, and he's wide open in the end zone. A great call by Don Meredith, the quarterback. The drive was 77 yards, and he loses 3. 3rd and 8. The Dallas Cowboys now trade in this ball game. He's going to go across the middle for Gint has the ball. Pete Gint makes a tremendous catch, and he's covered closely by Brady Keys. 4:43 gone in this 3rd period now, and it's Pittsburgh 19, Dallas 13. Coach Tom Landry now glad to see his ball club back in the game, scoring that quick slant pattern to Pete Gint.
On 1st and goal on the 1, Meredith to Frank Clark for the touchdown. And it's a tied ball game. 7 for the Steelers, 7 for the Cowboys. We'll take a look at that play again from the ground level camera, and you can watch the action of Meredith, the action of the defense of the Steelers, and the catch by Frank Clark. Done. 2nd and 7. Don Meredith looking for Bobby Hayes. He has him. What's this play? He is in there for a touchdown. Dallas 24, Pittsburgh 17. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Tom Landry applauding the action.
Meredith takes command with the aid of Olympian Bob Hayes. Leon Donahue, number 62, and Ralph Neely, number 73, clear the field, and it's full throttle thrust for the goal line. The Cowboys hog-tie the Giants. The final score, Dallas 31, New York 2. Reeves, the rookie from South Carolina, takes this hook pass against the St. Louis Cardinals and with a great individual effort announces to the world that he bears the stamp of stardom. Don Meredith knows that nifty Pete Gint can take care of business with this reaching catch. Another member of Dallas' aerial act is Pettis Norman, who tightropes for a touchdown. Meredith finds Hayes open on a slant, and Bob turns on the afterburner. Moments later, Bob Hayes speeds by defender Dick Lynch. Only Meredith's rifle arm is faster. Hayes takes it in full stride, and 63,000 New Yorkers become believers. Many great track names have sought football fame, but Bob Hayes is a football player who just happens to be the world's fastest living human. The score, the Cowboys 10, the Giants nothing. In the second half, Hayes takes a flat pass and accelerates downfield. In the year of the rookie in the NFL, Hayes' star was one of the brightest. Dallas attacks relentlessly. Scrambling Don Meredith and Buddy Dial combine in sensational style to ice the game. Meredith finds Hayes open and hits him with a bullet. Controlling his speed, he shows the moves that only the great receivers have. Here, Hayes runs under a 50-yarder from Meredith. His reflexes and fine hands account for this touchdown. But with his speed, he can outdistance any secondary.
Don Meredith operated in daring fashion behind this line and had his finest year as a pro. Though not a purposeful scrambler, Dallas' rollout offense presented Meredith with frequent opportunities. He converted these opportunities into 5 touchdowns in 1966. A talented array of receivers complemented Meredith and made the Dallas offense the most explosive in football. Veteran Buddy Dial has made a career out of clutch catches. Speedy Frank Clark could operate at either flanker or tight end and scored from both positions.
It's 2nd and 4 on the Dallas 26. Meredith calls an audible at the line of scrimmage. Bob Hayes has half a step on Clarence Childs, and that's all he needs. 74 yards and a touchdown for Bullet Bob Hayes. This is football Texas style. Dallas coach Tom Landry and Don Meredith discuss some adjustments in the Dallas passing game. At the 2, a bunch giant defense falls prey to a short, flat pass to Dan Reeves for a touchdown. Once again, Meredith finds halfback Reeves open in the flat and hits him for a touchdown. And the score swells to 31-7 at halftime. On 3rd down, with 5 yards to go on the New York 39, Don Meredith calls on his #1 receiver, Bob Hayes. Bob has gotten behind Childs on a streak pattern. Meredith's perfect throw floats over Childs' head and into the adhesive grasp of Hayes for a score. Meredith sets to pass. Throws to Reeves, and again it's a touchdown. Don Meredith connects for his 5th scoring strike. 16 for 25 and 358 yards. Some 60,000 onlookers seeing Don Meredith at his blazing best. Villanueva's extra point makes it 45-7 as young Jerry Rome loosens up. Trailing 10-0 now, moving well, deep into Minnesota territory. And Meredith down the middle. There's Bob Hayes, and it's a Dallas touchdown. 37 yards. Action now, 2nd and 4 at the Minnesota 4. Meredith. He's going to go all the way with a fine block by Tony Licio. Touchdown for Dallas. A drive that went 80 yards in 9 plays. Dallas takes the lead for the first time, 14-10. 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal from the Minnesota 8. Into the end zone, and Buddy Dial on a fine catch for the touchdown. The drive taking 80 yards in 11 plays as the Dallas Cowboys once again take the lead from Minnesota, 21-17.
Now with 53 seconds remaining here in the first half, the Cowboys leading 10-7. Don Meredith looking for Dan Reeves on the sidelines. He has clear sailing into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Dallas Cowboys lead 17-7 at halftime. First and 10, Cowboys on the 49-yard line. Meredith for Bobby Hayes. He has it, and they don't catch Hayes. He's in there for a touchdown. 49-yard touchdown pass. Let's take a look at that play again. Hitting deep to Bobby Hayes. And there he goes. The Cowboys 24, the Falcons 14.
First and 10 on the Dallas 49 is Meredith, rolling now to his left quickly. As Dan Reeves has sneaked down the right sidelines, it is wide open. Reeves to the 15 is going to score for Dallas. 51-yard touchdown pass. Dallas 7, Philadelphia nothing. Don Meredith checking topside as the Dallas defense holds the Eagles without a first down. And the ball is punted back to the Cowboys. Meredith faking the draw play. Looking for Bob Hayes, the world's fastest human. Hayes on the corner pattern is wide open. Touchdown Dallas. 24-yard TD pass, Meredith to Bob Hayes. Dallas 14, Philadelphia nothing. Dallas ball on the Philadelphia 36. Meredith sending Hayes straight up against the Eagle defense, spots him wide open. Number 22, another touchdown. Dallas 21, Philadelphia nothing. The first 3 times Dallas touches the ball, they get touchdowns. Bob Hayes, whose second touchdown of the game, has moved Dallas in front 21-0. Rehashes the play with Don Meredith, the quarterback. Hayes, in his second NFL season, is averaging more than 1 touchdown a game. Second down and 17. Meredith looking for Frank Clark. He's running a good corner pattern. Clark is open and takes the ball. Ronnie Medved there, but just a second too late. Dallas 35, Philadelphia nothing. 62 yards in 7 plays. Here's Don Meredith, 15 for 22 for 331 and 4 touchdowns. And it's still early in the second half. Quarterback Don Meredith, long calling the play. With good protection, now he picks out Bob Hayes. And Bob Hayes steps in for another touchdown. Let's take a look at that Dallas touchdown. As Don Meredith ad-libs a real good touchdown pass. He looks to the left, they're covered. And now he quickly spots Bob Hayes, who quickly scores for Dallas. The 5th scoring pass for Meredith and the 3rd for Bob Hayes. 42-0, Dallas leading.
Cleveland leading 3-0, but the Dallas Cowboys are driving. Don Meredith, the quarterback, takes the ball now, keeps, struggles in across the goal line for the touchdown. And the undefeated Dallas Cowboys take the lead by a score of 7-3. With seconds remaining, Meredith retreats and throws to Clark in the end zone for the touchdown. So the Dallas Cowboys have 21 points, but the final score is Cleveland 30, Dallas 21.
Meredith. To Dan Reeves for a touchdown. Tied ball game, 7-7. Dallas fans are appreciative, but not yet aware that the offensive floodgates have opened. Second and goal in the 8. To Dan Reeves. For a touchdown, and the leading scorer in the NFL now has chalked up 12 points. To add to the 54 he had at the beginning of the game. Now again on super slow motion. Don Meredith. Looking deep for Frank Clark. There's Clark getting behind Willie Daniel. And taking the toss for a touchdown. The Cowboys 38, the Steelers 14. And let's take a look at that play again from the top. There it is. And there's Clark for the score. .38-21 ball game. The Cowboys lead the Steelers. Their ball. Meredith. For Pete Gent. He has it on a great catch. 84 yards and a touchdown. Another long scoring play. Cowboys 45, the Steelers 21.
Fourth and a single yard for a Dallas touchdown. The Eagles are masked. And the fake inside and the bootleg by Meredith, number 17. The quarterback scores. Dallas 17, Philadelphia 7. That Eagle defensive line too tough to go through, so Meredith goes around.
Second and goal, Meredith, with his team trailing, on the rollout, goes in for the touchdown. The Cowboys lead 7-3. Meredith looking for Pete Gent. A gain of 17 yards. Now on second down, Meredith trying to hit deep to Bobby Hayes. He has him, and you can't catch Bobby Hayes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Score, the Cowboys 14, the Redskins 6. And they were penalized 5 yards further for clipping. First and 10 on their own 5. Don Meredith trying to throw the bomb on the very first play for Bobby Hayes. He's got him. On his way for a touchdown. And the Cowboys increase their lead 21-6.
Don Meredith fakes the handoff, keeps this time. Heads for the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown. Donahue put a key block on Andy Russell. And it is Dallas 7 and Pittsburgh nothing. Now Don Meredith finds Bob Hayes. He goes by Marv Woodson and on toward the goal line, in for the touchdown. A 38-yard play. And we'll look at it again from ground level. Meredith setting up. Woodson is the defender as the pass goes to Hayes. And there's the touchdown. It's Dallas 20 and Pittsburgh 7 in the fourth quarter. Don Meredith. It's Dan Reeves in the flat. And Reeves heads for the goal line. He gets in for the touchdown. A drive of 86 yards in 12 plays for the Cowboys, who are out in front now by a score of 13-7.
Cowboy quarterback Don Meredith has thrown 23 touchdown passes, tops in the NFL. But in his previous confrontation with the Cardinals, Meredith ran afoul of the cracked St. Louis secondary, which intercepted 3 of his passes. After failing to make a first down, the Cowboys returned to the bench where Don Meredith and his mates discussed the Cardinal defensive alignments. First and 10 on the 25. And Don Meredith throwing deep to Bobby Hayes. He's in there for a touchdown. We'll take a look at that play again from the end zone angle, and you can see that Bobby Hayes has a step on Pat Fisher, and a step is all this speedster needs. Cowboys 14, the Cardinals 10.
On 3rd and 20, Meredith produces his biggest play. Timing his delivery to the last split second, Don discovers tight end Clark all alone. The 68-yard touchdown brings the score to 34-27. Suddenly, the pressure is on the Packers.
Meredith lofts a perfect pass. Bob Hayes beats 2 Ram defenders in the corner of the end zone. And the Cowboys are back in contention, 21-13. For Hayes, this was his 4th touchdown reception of the new season.
Number 73, tackle Ralph Neely, neatly guides Roy Hilton out of the play. He gives Meredith enough time to spot the flying torso of Bob Hayes, who beats Rich Volk to a touchdown. On that last TD, number 74, Billy Ray Smith, was finally handled by Leon Donahue. When Hayes cleared his defender, Meredith connected, and it was a game again. Colts 10, Cowboys 7.
For head coach Tom Landry, the 1967 season brought its share of frustration. The player he looked for in time of crisis, quarterback Don Meredith. Hoping to put together 2 great seasons in a row, Meredith suffered through an injury-blighted campaign that saw him miss all or parts of 4 games. When he was healthy, Meredith directed the Cowboy offense with flair and precision. One of the most colorful players in football, Meredith lent glamour and style to the Dallas Cowboys, a style that demanded nothing less than victory and a Capital Division championship for Dallas. Faced with a similar situation last year, Dallas drove from their 3 and kicked the winning field goal. Today, 3 points would be meaningless. Don Meredith drove Dallas within striking distance when disaster struck. A Redskin blitz buried Meredith as time was running out. Victory and defeat were separated by only 18 seconds. Meredith sent all his receivers to the right side but one. Dan Reeves slipped down the left sideline and, an eternity later, caught the winning touchdown. The sudden joy of victory was to be later tempered with the sad news that Dallas would lose quarterback Don Meredith for the next 3 games. Don Meredith was healthy again, and the Cowboys produced their best offensive show of the year. The offense regained the luster missing during the first half of the season, and the blocking of the line was crisp and decisive. Reeves came up with the NFL's best one-game performance by scoring 4 touchdowns. The death knell was only seconds away as Don Meredith and his receivers plotted the game-breaking blow.
Get ready for it. I saw the safety over, but he came back in.
Either on a takeoff or a deep post.
Right. My fault. It was my fault not get the foot. Got with the field, Melvin. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm just saying that they're going to wheel or roll the narrow side of the field, probably. That's what they've done. They've wheeled me every time since that time. Now it's the wide side.
Okay.
So maybe I'll hit a cheap one. If not, we'll hit the sideline of the wide side.
All right, good enough.
It was time for a pass, so Meredith calmly fired a bomb downfield aimed for number 22, Robert Lee Hayes. The result, 6 points. On the replay, Meredith smartly faked what would have been the 8th straight run and hit Hayes on the run for the touchdown and a 7-0 lead. A draw to Perkins for 6 yards, and a play-action pass to Rensel for the remaining distance. The isolated camera shows Rensel head-faked his defender, Ricky Harris, and that was enough to give him a step in the score. Dallas 23, Washington 17.
Quarterback Don Meredith and the Cowboy offense showcased the NFL's highest-scoring machine. And Bob Hayes treated Dallas fans to a dazzling display of flat-out speed.
For 7 years, Don Meredith was the colorful quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. The 7 years produced the sunshine and shadows of victory and defeat, which are the growing pains of champions.
High left, fire right, drag left. Ready? Hunt, hunt.
During the Meredith years, the Cowboys emerged from the shadows and became consistent winners.
It was really a screwed up looking thing. I didn't even know what to, yeah, I think they did. I think they missed it because I didn't watch audible. Brown right, fire slant 34. Zone 2, ready? Flash left. Hunt, hunt. He's on!
Don Meredith left the Cotton Bowl for the last time a winner and left the Dallas Cowboys to fill the most important position in football. 1969 would be a rebuilding year, and the Cowboys would be a team in transition.